Is your computer just barely chugging along with Windows 11? Does it take forever just to open a folder or launch your browser? Trust me, you're not alone. A lot of people with older, perfectly capable PCs have found that the upgrade to Windows 11 turned their once speedy machine into a stuttering mess. It just feels heavy, bloated, and makes you want to give up on it. But before you think about tossing that computer out or dropping cash on a new one, what if I told you that you could get a huge chunk of its performance back for free? The problem isn't always your hardware, it's that Windows 11 comes packed with visual bells and whistles and background tasks that are totally unnecessary for everyday use. They eat up precious memory and CPU power that your PC just can't afford to waste. In this guide, I'm going to show you the key Windows 11 settings you need to shut down right now. We're going to trim the fat and breathe some life back into your machine, making it fast and responsive again. Tip 1. Ditch the eye candy. The first, and honestly, the most impactful change you can make is to kill all the needless visual flair that Windows 11 loves to show off. These animations and transparencies look fancy, but they come at a huge performance cost, especially on PCs with weak graphics or older processors. Every time a window fades in or a menu slides out, your system is wasting power just to make it look pretty. On a low-end PC, that's a constant, pointless drain. We're going to attack this in two main places. First, let's turn off the most obvious offenders. 1. Click your Start menu and open Settings. 2. Navigate to Personalization on the left, and then click on Colors. Turn the toggle for transparency effects to off. Instantly, your taskbar and windows will become solid, which frees up graphics power. Three. Next, go back to the main Settings menu, click on Accessibility, then Visual Effects. Turn the toggle for animation effects to off. This gets rid of the fades and slides, making the whole system feel snappier. Clicks now lead to instant actions, not slow transitions. But we're not done. There's a deeper, old-school settings panel we need to hit. One. Click the Start button, type sysdm.cpl, and hit Enter. This opens the Classic System Properties window. 2. In this window, go to the Advanced tab. 3. You'll see a section called Performance. Click the Settings button in that box. This opens the Performance Options window. By default, Windows tries to guess what's best, which usually means leaving a lot of effects on. You'll see a long list of checkboxes for things like animate windows when minimizing and maximizing and show shadows under windows. Instead of messing with them one by one, just select the option that says Adjust for Best Performance. This will uncheck every single box. Your interface will instantly look more basic, kind of like old-school Windows, but the performance jump is massive. Everything will just pop into view. Now, for some people, turning everything off can make text on the screen look a little rough. If that's you, there's an easy fix. After selecting Adjust for Best Performance, just recheck one box, Smooth Edges of Screen Fonts. This gives you the best of both worlds, a huge performance boost with none of the eye strain. Click Apply, then OK, and you've just done the single most important thing to make your old PC feel new again. Tip 2. Reclaim your power. By default, Windows 11 is obsessed with saving power, especially on laptops. It uses a balanced power plan that slows down your processor to save energy. That's great for battery life, but it's awful for performance. It means that even when you need a burst of speed, Your PC might be holding itself back, causing frustrating lag. We're going to tell Windows to take the handcuffs off. Here's how to unleash your hardware. 1. Open the Settings app again. 2. Go to System, and then click on Power and Battery. 3. Look for the Power Mode drop-down menu. Click it and select Best Performance. Tip 3. Silence the chatter. Does your PC take forever to be usable after you log in? That's probably because a dozen programs are all trying to launch at once, fighting over your computer's limited resources. Spotify, Teams, Discord, Adobe Updaters, they all love to sneak into your startup process. Each one adds to your boot time and keeps sipping resources in the background. It's time to put a stop to that. Disabling startup programs is a game changer for boot times and overall responsiveness. Here's how to do it. 1. The fastest way there is by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus ESC to open the Task Manager. 2. Click on the Startup Apps tab on the left. 3. Now you'll see a list of every single program that launches when you turn on your PC. Look at the Startup Impact column. Task Manager literally tells you which apps are causing the most trouble. Anything labeled high is your top priority. Now, just go down the list and be honest with yourself. Do I really need this running the second my computer starts? Spotify, Steam, Epic Games, disable them. You can just open them when you actually want to use them. Adobe Update Service, Google Update Core. Disable. These are just background updaters. Microsoft Teams, OneDrive, if you're not using them for work every single day, disable them. OneDrive, especially, can be a resource hog. Cortana. Unless you're one of the 5 people who actually use it, definitely disable it. To disable an app, just right-click it and hit Disable. That's it. The program isn't gone, it just won't start on its own anymore. A word of caution, don't get carried away and disable everything. As a rule, leave anything related to your audio or graphics drivers alone. And whatever you do, leave your antivirus software enabled. If you're not sure what something is, right-click it and choose Search Online to figure out if it's safe to disable. After you've cut out all the non-essential junk, the next time you restart, you'll feel a huge difference in how fast your desktop becomes usable. Tip 4. Stop the sneaky processes. Even after cleaning up your startup, Windows 11 has another layer of resource hogs, background apps and hidden services. These are things that run even when you haven't opened them, checking for notifications and collecting data. On a low-end PC, all this background chatter is a performance killer. First, let's manage modern app permissions. 1. Open Settings, then go to Apps. 2. Click on Installed Apps. 3. You'll have to go through this list one by one. For any app you don't need running in the background, click the 3 dots next to it and select Advanced Options. 4. Find the Background App Permissions section and click the drop-down menu. 5. Change the setting from Power Optimized or Always to Never. Good candidates for this are apps like Weather, Maps, and any games or store apps you don't need notifications from. Setting them to Never means they only use power when you're actually using them. Now for the advanced part, Windows services. Okay, a quick heads up. Be careful in here. Disabling the wrong service can break things. But there are a few well-known services that are safe to disable for a performance kick. 1. Press the Windows key plus R to open the Run box. 2. Type services.msc and press Enter. This opens the services window. 3. You'll see a massive list. For each one we want to change, double-click it, change its startup type to disabled, and then click the Stop button to shut it down right away. Here are a few services that are generally safe to disable if you don't use their features. Diagnostic Tracking Service. This used to be called Connected User Experiences and Telemetry. It sends usage data to Microsoft. Disabling it frees up a few resources and is a nice privacy win. Sysmine. This service tries to preload apps it thinks you're about to use. On a PC with a slow hard drive, this often causes more harm than good. Disabling it can make your system feel more predictable. Windows Search. This service is always indexing files in the background to make searching faster. If you have a slow, old-school hard drive, this constant indexing is a major cause of lag. If you generally know where your files are and don't use the search bar much, disabling this can make your whole system feel more responsive. Your searches will be slower, but everything else will be faster. Fax. If you don't have a fax machine from 1995, you can safely disable this. Again, if you don't know what a service does, just leave it alone. But cutting these few can definitely lighten the load. Tip 5. Expand your workspace. When your PC runs out of physical RAM, it uses a file on your hard drive as emergency overflow memory. This is called the page file, or virtual memory. On a low-end PC with 4 GB of RAM or less, this happens all the time. If the page file isn't set up right, your system can grind to a halt when you try to do more than one thing at a time. We're going to set its size manually to make it more effective. Here's how to optimize it. 1. Just like before, open System Properties by hitting Start, typing the following sysdm.cpl, and press Enter. 2. Go to the Advanced tab and under Performance, click Settings. 3. In the Performance Options window, click the Advanced tab again. 4. Down at the bottom, in the Virtual Memory section, click the Change button. A new window will pop up. First, uncheck the box at the top that says Automatically Manage Paging File Size for all drives. This gives us control. Now, select your main drive, usually C. Click the little circle for custom size. This gives you two boxes, initial size megabyte and maximum size MB, so what numbers go here? A good rule of thumb for low RAM systems is 1.5 times your physical RAM for the initial size, and 3 times your physical RAM for the maximum size. First, convert your RAM to megabytes. 4 GB RAM equals 4096 megabytes. 2 GB RAM equals 2048 megabytes. So, for a 4 GB system, your math would be: initial size, 1.5 x 4096 equals 6144. Maximum size, 3 by 4096 equals 12288. Enter those numbers in the boxes, and then, this is important, you must click the Set button. Then click OK on all the windows. You'll need to restart your computer for this to take effect. This stops a hidden cause of stuttering and makes your PC more stable when you push it. Tip 6. Clean house. A hard drive that's almost full is a slow hard drive. Windows 11 has a great built-in tool called Storage Sense that can automatically clean up junk for you. Let's turn it on. 1. Open Settings, go to System, and then click on Storage. 2. At the top, flip the switch for Storage Sense to on. Now, click on Storage Sense itself to configure it. You can tell it to run automatically every week, which is a good idea. You can also have it automatically clear out your recycle bin and old, untouched files in your Downloads folder. It's like a little robot made for your hard drive. Clearing out this junk is so satisfying. You're not just getting space back. You're killing dozens of hidden processes that were secretly eating your resources. If these tips are already making your PC feel faster, do me a solid and hit that like button. It really helps other people find this guide. And if you have your own tricks for speeding up a low-end PC, share them in the comments. Let's help each other out. Tip 7. Final polish. We're in the home stretch. These last few tweaks are the final polish on our newly tuned-up PC. First, disk optimization. If you have an older, mechanical hard drive HDD, your data gets scrambled over time, which slows things down. Defragmenting it puts everything back in order. If you have a modern solid-state drive SSD, the process is different but the tool is the same. 1. Click the Start button and type Defragment and Optimize Drives, then open it. 2. Select your main C drive. 3. Click the Optimize button. For an HDD, this can take a while, but it's worth it. For an SSD, it's super quick. You should set this to run automatically every week. Finally, a few quick-fire settings to turn off. Notifications and tips. Go to Notifications. Turn off notifications for any app you don't care about. Then, scroll all the way to the bottom and uncheck the boxes for offer suggestions and get tips and suggestions. This stops Windows from spying on you just to give you advice. Game mode. If you don't play games on this PC, turn this off. Go to Gaming, then Game mode, and flip the toggle to off. While it's meant to help games, it can sometimes steal resources from other tasks. And there you go. We've systematically gone through Windows 11 and shut down all the settings that choose looks over performance. You've uncuffed your processor, silenced the army of startup and background apps, optimized your memory and storage, and put the final polish on with a few last tweaks. Your PC might not feel like a $1,000 gaming rig, but it should feel dramatically faster and more responsive for all your daily tasks. Browsing the web, checking email, and writing documents should be a smooth, frustration-free experience again. You've successfully breathed new life into your computer without spending a dime. Thanks for following along. If this guide helped you out, think about subscribing for more no-nonsense tech tips. Now go enjoy your newly revitalized PC.